I was online and I found an article saying 5 reasons Vinland Saga is better than Demon Slayer and 5 reasons Demon Slayer is better. Now, I'll be giving my thoughts on it since that's what this channel is now, but personally, I think Demon Slayer is much better than Vinland Saga. And it's just odd, but the first 2 reasons of this were simple, and that's the fact that Demon Slayer is about demons and that Vinland Saga is about Vikings, so that doesn't really matter. On to the next facts. Now, it says that Vinland Saga is relatable as the characters in Vinland Sagas are human, and it shows the harsh realities of the world. It doesn't sugarcoat things like Demon Slayer might do, even though people be dying in that show. And the thing is that the limitations you can achieve in Vinland Saga are natural human limitations. Anything you can do in Vinland Saga with enough training, you can do in real life. But you can't total concentration, breathe, and become the Avatar in Godspeed and jump off trees, jump off a string that's like one half of your body length. So I guess that makes sense. It's understandable. But the second point on Demon Slayer is definitely something they have outmatched in Vinland Saga. Now, Vinland Saga was animated by Wit Studio, who created Attack on Titan. But Demon Slayer was animated by Ufotable, who created some titles you might have heard of, and those are the Fate series, God Eater, Tales of Zestiria the X, Manabi Straight. Personally, I was hyped for when its animation was announced because Ufotable, I love the Fate series, and it's because of this, its manga sales have risen over One Piece, which is the longest and ongoing member of the big 3. So, Vinland Saga. The third reason is their protagonist, Thorfinn. He doesn't have any super sense of smell or anything super powered, but that just makes him seem more human and down to earth than Kamaboko Gunpachiro. So, maybe, I don't know. So, the antagonists of Demon Slayer are our next topic, since it's basically saying, since it's not in a real world, their limitations aren't as humans and aren't as limited as Vinland Saga. So Muzan or his demons can be anywhere at any time, especially given the fact that the demon with the instrument, I don't know the name of it, Tazum? No, that's not the demon with the instrument. Let me search that up real quick. Nakime with the Biwa, whatever. She can summon demons to the Millennium Puzzle without their will, no matter where they are, as shown during the massacre of the lower 5, 10, I don't know. So, with that being said, they're a lot more fearful. They're a lot more fearsome. So, really, that's a wonderful reason. I'd be a lot more scared of a demon than Thorkel, cause he's just tall. Nothing about him. But the next reason for Vinland Saga is that it's realistic, so we're just gonna go over that. They kind of do seem to be repeating stuff on the list, but next is fights. Both the series really do have some great fights, but Vinland Saga definitely has more than Demon Slayer, and both the studios did some wonderful work. But for Demon Slayer, each episode, in my opinion, was more entertaining than Vinland Saga. But with that said, knowing that Demon Slayer doesn't have the realm of humanity that Vinland Saga does, its fights relatively can be much better. But this list really just sums it up to Tanjiro vs. Rui was better than anything Vinland Saga could do. Next up for Vinland Saga is its story. Now, it says the 2 series both have good stories. In fact, it is difficult to separate the 2 stories in terms of quality. Demon Slayer is definitely the more popular series, but when it comes to the story, Vinland Saga is just about Edge's Demon Slayer. I disagree. It might be biased since I read the manga for Demon Slayer, but I also read the manga for Vinland Saga, so it should be opposite. Now, I feel Demon Slayer's story was better than Vinland Saga, and that is mostly because Vinland Saga didn't make me feel as much as Demon Slayer. I cried maybe once throughout Vinland Saga, when I cried maybe 8 times throughout the anime and manga. Now, Vinland Saga went to the place no people look for new anime, that is Amazon. Yeah, I wouldn't have looked there either, but I was just, I just kind of did. While my mother was, looking for shows, I was like, oh, Vinland Saga, and that was animated by what studio? Might be worth my time to check out. It was, and I recommend it to anyone, unless you don't like Edge. In that case, you should never watch the Vinland Saga, because it was actually a very edgy anime. But that doesn't matter, because in the manga, it was like something that was for old people. It was slow, boring. I hated it. That's just me. Now, for the ending of this list is the folklore. I don't know much about Japanese folklore or Chinese folklore, so I'll just read off as it states. A lot can be said about the appeal of mythical creatures and series that explore culture's folklore. While Vinland Saga deals with the age of Vikings and its history, Demon Slayer's story focuses on demons in its soaked Japanese culture, specifically the Taisho era. The anime touches upon various myths pertaining to demons and how they are always trying to cause damage to humans. Demon Slayer's portrayal of demons is captivating and quite unique, helping it stand out from the crowd. The anime invokes a different way of thinking that helped make it popular. Now, I don't really know. It seemed like the way it was thought was kind of similar to most anime, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave that to the list. Now, that was personally all. I really don't know how long this video is gonna be. It's looking like 6 minutes, maybe. I don't know, but it's definitely going to be longer than everything else I've done, but that doesn't matter. All that does matter that based on the previous reasons, tell me which anime you think is better and which reason sold you the most on it. So maybe I'll see it next time. I don't know, maybe I'll do another video kind of long. Depends how this one does. I don't know, man.